League football, especially for me as a Liverpool fan. As you can all see, I've gotten my joy back. Smile is back on my face. After weeks of sorrows and pain, I have now beaten Real Madrid in back-to-back seasons. Arsenal did their stuff. Bayern Munich did their stuff. We have so many things to cover. So this is the UCL roundup. We're going to talk about so many things. Let me give you a list of, I think, 4 things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about our top 5 contenders for the UCL based on what has been played so far. Our UCL team of the week, player of the week, manager of the week, and the team of this week. Then the third thing is going to be one interesting stat I'm going to give you guys. And the fourth one, we'll do a Bayern Munich review quickly and what they have done with Vincent Company, because I was not able to, cover that. Sorry, I don't know, I'm having problem catching my breath. But there will be timestamps. If you want to skip to any part of the video, just go there. Go and see what I'm talking about. But before you do that, do make sure you like the video, you subscribe, and you share. That is the only way you can support me and this channel for absolutely free. So before we get into the video, please do that. And you can also join our membership where you get exclusive content. So yes, let's get into the video of the day. But before that, I don't know, I'm panting so much. Let me catch my breath. Let's get into it now. So the UCL roundup. Now, these are my top 5 contenders for the Champions League this season. In 5th place is Liverpool. Yes, I know it will shock many of you guys, but I believe you can do what PSG did last season. PSG had a terrible start to the season, but in the second half of the season, they were flying. Nobody could keep up with them. Now, I believe all our signings by that time would have integrated. Imagine Isak firing on all cylinders. Imagine this guy, Ekitike, Soboslai, everybody, Vets, all our new signings firing on all cylinders. Finally. You guys cannot stop us. So I know this will come as a shock, but I see us doing that. In 4th place is Inter Milan. Inter Milan is an amazing team. And they always have a way of sneaking up in semi-finals and, final of the Champions League. So that's why I'm going to put them there. If you make the semi-finals, then you're a top 4 contender for the Champions League. And right now, they have not lost any game in the Champions League. And they are the only team saving the face of Serie A. In 3rd place now is Arsenal. I believe Arsenal is one of the strongest contenders for the Champions League this season. Arsenal have been absolutely amazing this season. Defensively, nobody can penetrate them. Since October, they have played 10 games, they have won all the games, and they have kept clean sheets. It has now gotten to a point where we are begging Arsenal, just concede a shot on target. Don't lose a game. Just concede a shot on target. That is how good they are. So that defensive solidity, and they see now how to score, and they see have their set pieces, I believe that they are very strong contenders, and this might be the year we see Arsenal do it after 138 years or something like that. And in 2nd place now, I'm going to put, what's their name? Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has been amazing this season. They have played 16 games. They have won all of them. Before we were saying it's Farmers League or is this and that. Now they have made the European champions, PSG, away from home. If not that, they even got a first half red card. They would have won that game by far. They would have won that game by 5 even. That's how good they were. So they played 45 minutes with a red card and they still came out with a win. They are playing liquid football, amazing football. This season, they have been by far the best team. They are the only team that has a perfect record. Not that they are drawing, no. They have won all their games. So Bayern Munich is in 2nd place. And the 1st place for me still remains PSG. PSG are still number 1 because they are the current European champions. And the crop of players they have are still the best. They still have the Ballon d'Or winner. They still have an amazing midfield. They still have 2 of the best fullbacks by far in the entire world. I believe PSG in that second half of the season, when they pick up again, they might be unstoppable once more. So I still give PSG that respect as the best team in the world. And I believe that they are going to win the Champions League. If I'm asked who will win the Champions League today, I'm still going to put PSG because that's how good I think this team is. Do make sure you follow our news page, PlayCope, where you can get live updates and every single thing about football. Just follow PlayCope now. It's an amazing football hub for you. Now, let's get into our second topic of the day. I know you guys are waiting for this one. Champions League team of the week. This is my Champions League team of the week for Champions League game week 4. I've been seeing your funny teams. Let me give you the team now that will destroy all those your teams. In goalkeeping position is Thibaut Courtois. My goodness. I know that he lost too. But this guy is the reason why Madrid did not lose by 5 or 6 goals. The same thing I said last week against Juventus. He was the same reason. Courtois was amazing. He was saving everything. That save against Soboslai where he raised his leg. What? If not for him, man, what Madrid would have seen that day at Anfield. but by far the goalkeeper of the week. Nobody is contending with him. And in right back position, is Vinicius and Mbappe's current daddy, Conor Bradley. He put them in a pocket. My goodness, this guy was amazing. I've not seen any player silence Vini like that. Vini could not do anything. He could cope physically. In fact, at one point, he would collect the ball from Vini. Vini would try and track him. Track him before you know. Either he fouled him because Vini even got a yellow card in that game because he fouled Bradley, or he cannot keep up with him at all. That is how good Bradley was. In centre-back position, I'm going to put Konate, keeping Mbappe silent, Vini silent. Any other Madrid attacker for 90 minutes is not easy. So I have to put one Liverpool centre-back in there. My other centre-back is Mickey van de Ven of Tottenham. Did you see the goal he scored? That is a goal Lionel Messi will be proud of. It was like I was watching Gareth Bale. That goal that I think he scored against Inter Milan in the Champions League that year. Amazing goal from centre-back. And he kept a clean sheet also. So by far, for me, the centre-back of this week even. My left-back is Dan Burn of Newcastle. Kept a clean sheet and scored a goal for Newcastle. Amazing performance. Once more, Premier League beating La Liga. It was amazing. But what will not beat you is carding. Carding will keep you safe. When you trade your gift cards with carding, you are safe. You are assured. And now there are new features that have been introduced to the app to enhance your trading experience. So go right now and download carding from your Play Store or App Store. Register with the promo code ADIKA, ADIK, where you get 3K immediately once you register. Go and register right now on carding. That is the best app for anybody that trades gift cards. Very reliable company. Assured by all the important bodies in Nigeria. So go and download carding now and keep trading. Now, my midfield 4 is we are playing a 4-4-2 formation. On the right wing is Lamine Yamal. This is our first midfielder in this 4-4-2 system. This boy put Barca on his back this week. If not for him, Barca would have 100% lost that game. They were lucky to get a draw, but it was only because of Yamal. This was the most exciting player to watch this week. He was unbelievable. There is no way he doesn't make it into this XI. The best player for me to watch this week. My second midfielder is Alexis McAllister. He scored a goal versus Real Madrid in back-to-back seasons now. One of those Liverpool midfielders just have to be in this midfield. And I choose McAllister mainly because he got the winning goal versus Real Madrid. I also forgot, shout out to Estevao on that right wing. He was a strong contender for that position with Lamine Yamal. He was amazing and a joy to watch for Chelsea. He also scored the goal. My other midfielder is Phil Foden. Yes, I know this midfield is not practical, but I will have so much possession that I'll still tear you. Foden scored 2 goals today. Like, that was vintage Foden versus Dortmund. One of the players of the week this season. My last midfielder who is going to play the right wing position, in left wing position, is going to be Forbes. Forbes of Club Brugge. 2 goals, 1 assist. He absolutely destroyed Barcelona that day and he was amazing. My midfield 2 is going to be Victor Osimhen. Yes. That is the player of the week this season. Victor Osimhen. I've given you guys a spoiler. Victor Osimhen was amazing. It was unbelievable this game. That is a centre forward that should be playing in Europe's top 5 leagues for the best teams in the world. A hat-trick. Only player to do it. Okay, I think Mbappe did that also. But he's the highest rated player in the Champions League so far. Top scorer in the Champions League while playing for Galatasaray. That tells you all you need to know about this player. Amazing player. And my second centre forward is Merino. That guy. I don't even understand him. A midfielder that is unbelievable as a striker. 2 goals for him and it was absolutely amazing. My player of the week is going to be Victor Osimhen. My manager of the week is Arne Slot. I mean, after our terrible run, for you to coach a win against Real Madrid like that, he deserves the praise. I've criticized him heavily, and he deserves the praise now. And my team of the week is going to be Liverpool. They won the biggest game. 2 of the biggest teams in Europe clashed, and we came out on top. So Liverpool is the team of the week, 1,000%. So that is my team of the week. And make sure you trade your gift cards now with Carding, the trusted and most reliable app ever for trading. Now let's move into another important issue that I wanted to discuss in this video. Let me tell you a crazy statistic. In the last 7 years, Liverpool has played Madrid 8 times. The only time we have won was when that guy, Trent Alexander-Arnold, was not playing. As in, we have played Real Madrid 8 times in 7 years, and we've only won twice. That's after Trent left. Last season, he did not play at all because he was injured. Conor Bradley was the one that played. I'm telling you that Vinicius, he was not doing anything special against us. In 5 games, he had 5 goals and 2 assists. Now he played against Conor Bradley. He did not see any way forward. Trent was just there spreading leg for him. I'm telling you, this is not a conspiracy theory. We probably have won Champions League against Vini. if we had a competent right back that could actually defend. When Conor Bradley matched his physicality and everything, the Real Madrid's attack was stifled. Champions League final, Trent left this guy in his back post. There was this one that he was just there spreading and twerking for this guy, for Vini. Chedi Balabala, he was just shaking his turning open leg for Vini wide. Imagine we had just one competent right back in those years. Not the one that Gomez would come in for Trent so and turn to Ice Spice for Vini. There were so many times Trent didn't do anything versus him. And Conor Bradley now came up and stepped up, and in back-to-back years, it was Mbappe before. Now it's Vini. They have both been pocketed. Imagine, the only 2 times in 7 whole years we have beat them after facing them 8 times was when that guy was not playing. It's not a theory. It's reality. This is what's happening. Thank you very much, Conor Bradley, for saving me from shame and disgrace. Me, I just want to meet them in knockout. We need to win a knockout round game. A knockout round game needs to be won by us. That one will feel like more of a revenge or a Champions League final. If you can beat them in a Champions League final, with Trent in their team, booing him, winning the Champions League final. Oh, heaven on earth. My dream, heaven on earth dream come to pass. And that was the third thing we're going to discuss today. And now for the fourth thing, this one is a very interesting one. See, we need to give praise to Bayern Munich for scouting Vincent Kompany. Right now, everybody is praising him. But when they hired him, we looked at them like mad people. Vincent Kompany relegated Burnley. Like, he brought Burnley to the Premier League and relegated them immediately. And in that state, Bayern Munich still looked for him, still went to hire him in that state. Everybody was saying, what is Bayern Munich doing? So they need praise for that. The fact that Bayern Munich looked at a manager that relegated Burnley and said, I want you, was amazing by Bayern Munich. And now they are reaping the benefits. 16 games played, 16 wins. See, that game win against PSG is a defining win. It's a win that has told us where this team is currently. PSG could not pass out. As in, this was proper beating. They dominated them. Forget the 2-1 scoreline. They played 45 minutes with 10 men. That first half could have easily been 5 goals. They destroyed them properly. They decimated them. This same team has destroyed Chelsea too. So this is one of the best team in the world so far this season. A strong contender for the Champions League. Yes, in his first season, questions were still there, but he broke that Bayern Leverkusen's hold on the league. He won the league back for Bayern Munich last season, and this season he has gone to a whole new level. They are playing one of the most attractive, if not the most attractive football in Europe. The 16 games that they are unbeaten, it's not like they drew any of them. They have won all of them. Tough games in the Champions League, whether home or away, they have done it. So for all of you that want to say, oh, it's just Farmers League, this and that, they are doing it in the top leagues. So Vincent Kompany deserves his praise. But Bayern Munich, I believe, deserves even more praise for looking at a manager that relegated a team like Burnley, for even looking at a Burnley manager in the first place. It's like that man that was begging people to buy crypto that time, that just buy $1 of Bitcoin. That's what Bayern Munich did. They invested in the deep. That is true faith. And Bayern Munich, they deserve everything they're enjoying right now. For them putting a faith in a manager like that, a young manager, a manager from a minority group, let's not even pretend and behave like, managers, people hire black managers like that. It is not a field where black men have really, succeeded in. But this guy, Bayern Munich, they had a black manager. They hired a manager from Burnley. Not only from Burnley, a manager that relegated Burnley in his first year. Burnley looked out of sorts in the Premier League, but they saw the fundamentals in this guy's system and his philosophy and said, we want you. And now they are reaping the benefits. And he has the right mentality. If you listen to when Vincent Kompany talks, you know that this is a manager that has stuff. So yeah, that's also on there to just review. I've not spoken about the game. And kudos to you too, Luis Diaz, for scoring a brace. It was amazing that game too. He was a shining spot for, and I'm happy he's doing well. When he left us, and I said I want him to do well, and I'm happy he's doing well. That front three of Kane, Olise, and Luis Diaz, probably the best front three in the world so far this season. and it's all down to what Vincent Company has arranged for them. So it was an amazing week of Champions League football. Um, as I've said before, we know the top contenders. I stated them earlier, and I believe these are the teams that are going to push properly for the Champions League title. I might be wrong. Real Madrid, you can never really count them out. Barca might pick up again when all their players come back from injury, but it was a very good week of Champions League football. Chelsea dropped points to Karabakh because of Enzo Maresca's carelessness, in my opinion. But we'll be doing this every week, and we're going to start doing watch alongs. If you're watching this video right now, and you want us to be doing watch alongs, just comment watch along right now. Where we'll be watching games together. Just comment watch along. I'm really interested to see those that want us to engage in this watch along thing. So thank you for watching this video. As I said before, do make sure you like the video. Do make sure you share. Do make sure you subscribe. That is, you can support us and the channel for absolutely free. Please do all that now. So thank you. See you in the next video. Adika 6 is out. Peace out. It was an amazing Champions League week.